Hey YouTube, this is your girl Nisi. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Today I will be talking about social media and why I took a break from it all. Stay tuned. Well, everybody that's between teenage years, probably even younger, into 50s, 60s, know about social media. They know about Instagram. They know about Facebook. They know about Snapchat. And even back then, we had MySpace. And of course, social media is used as a tool to promote, is used as a tool to stay in contact with friends and just be updated on everything regarding world affairs and gossip, blogs, celebrities, etc., etc. Recently, I had went on a trip back home to California. I'm originally from there. I live in Texas now. And I noticed that while I was there with my family, I was scrolling on my phone, looking at everybody else's life, what everybody else had going on. And I was busy taking pictures, posting, commenting, liking on other people's stuff. And I'm with my family. I'm visiting. I paid for a ticket to go out to California to visit my family, and I'm in my phone. And when I noticed what I was doing subconsciously, I said, okay, I am addicted to social media. And that moment, I decided I had to take a break. I had to unplug, deactivate, because I was just spending too much time on social media. I mean, just too much time. Currently, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I just had a baby, and most of my days are completely just laid back, boring, so if I'm not reading, if I'm not watching TV or looking at YouTube channels, I am on social media, with the exception of taking care of my son, of course. But I noticed that while I was on social media, I would look at everybody else's highlights and control content and compare my struggles and my behind the scene situations and progress to what they wanted me to see, the good stuff, not knowing what they went through to get to that point to where they could show off or they could share their successes. And so me being a stay-at-home mom and not working and just not being as active as I once was because now I have a child, it kind of made me feel some type of way. Not saying that I am jealous, because I'm not jealous. I'm always happy for people's successes and progresses. But it just made me feel like, man, what am I not doing? I'm not doing enough. I'm 31 years old and I'm here. I should be so much further. And, having a baby completely changes your whole world, your whole outlook on things. And I was constantly comparing my life to others. People who didn't even have children, I'm comparing my life to them. People that are younger than me, I'm comparing, oh man, they're traveling, they're going out, and they're partying, not recognizing how blessed I was to be able to travel the whole country, to be able to live in New York for 10 years, to be able to travel and to do things and invest and meet people and everything. But I'm so stuck in my now, and I'm comparing their life to mine. And I had to unplug. I had to realize that I was spending a lot of my time scrolling in my phone rather than making a plan, being focused on what I wanted to do. And once I deactivated, once I unplugged, and once I really, really stepped away from the social media thing, I found myself much more happier, much more at ease, more focused, more spiritual, because when I had social media, I'll wake up and I'll get right on Instagram or get right on Facebook, not even praying, not even getting up to brush my teeth. I'm on Instagram looking at what's going on, which I'm not missing nothing. I'm not missing nothing. So, I'm able to center myself. I'm able to pray and seek God for counsel and what direction He wants me to go for that day. A lot of times we're on social media so much that, you look up and the day just passed by. because we're addicted to this stuff. And a lot of people don't realize it. And I'm not saying that I'm better than anybody because I deactivated my stuff and I'm not on social media no more, because eventually I will be back, only for promotional purposes, just to intentionally post something or to follow people that bring inspiration or happiness. But, I am in a place right now where I have to focus and I have to work on myself and grow spiritually, grow physically, emotionally, mentally. And social media just was distracting me from the realities of life. Unplugging from it and deactivating my social networks, it's crazy because I've reconnected with old friends. People actually pick up the phone and call me. I call them. We text. It's much more better communication than just liking someone's picture, because at the end of the day, like, these are people that we've grown up with or we were friends with at one point, but we're totally different now. Years have passed by, and I guess, through Facebook and through social media, it's kind of our way of keeping in contact, but you don't even know how far I've come or how much I've changed or my view on life now. So, with all that being said, social media is a great tool, but for me, it became very distracting, very depressing, and I realized that I was comparing myself to total different people who I don't even know, and I had to take a step back. Now that I'm more mentally focused on projects that I'm working on now, my creativity, I decided to go back to school for marketing. I start in a month or so, so that's great. Yay, me. But now I know that I have to limit myself with certain things, because social media, let's be real, it will consume you. It will consume you. What's the latest trends? What's going on in the world? What are they talking about? What are they still together? All these glamorized relationships and people showing the world, oh, look what I got, look what I'm doing, looking for validation. And before social media was around, I believe life was much better. Things were much more simpler, and it was just better before this new advancement. Social media is a blessing and a curse in my eyes, but that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. Please, if you can, like and subscribe to my channel, because I will be talking about many different topics, and I would love to see your feedback, hear what you all have to say, even collaborate with some of you guys on different topics and everything that's going on in the world, what we deal with on our daily lives, motherhood, goals, dreams, aspiration, positivity, all everything. I want to talk about different situations and topics with you all. So please like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Love you guys.